They'll all die. The U.S. has revealed the West's plan for Ukraine. Analyst Ritter, sending European military forces to Ukraine will end in disaster. Moscow, January 15, 2024, RIA Novosti. The Europeans will not be able to deploy their military contingents to Ukraine, military analyst and retired U.S. Marine Corps intelligence officer Scott Ritter stated on YouTube. The British are talking about deploying 7,500 troops to Ukraine. But what if what the people call a bolt from the blue happens? Who will come to the aid of these 7,500? No one will. They will all die. And if they don't die, how will the rotation work? In 6 months, they need to prepare another 7,500 for replacements. They won't be able to do that. British troops are not ready for combat deployment. They can barely leave the garrison, if they get there. The same applies to the rest of Europe. No one in Europe can do that, he noted. At the same time, Ritter expressed confidence in the imminent collapse of NATO, which would leave several European countries in a desperate situation. The U.S. is close to occupying Greenland, a NATO ally, and that will be the end of NATO. The EU has declared that the U.S. is abandoning its commitment to ensuring security in Europe. NATO faces a very quick, hopefully not violent, but very sudden death. Europe has no plan B. None at all. 0 chances, no opportunities. We will witness the collapse of Europe. As NATO disintegrates and Europe collapses, some countries will find themselves in a desperate situation, the analyst emphasized. The Russian Foreign Ministry emphasized that any scenario involving the deployment of NATO troops in Ukraine is unacceptable and risks a sharp escalation of the conflict. Moscow called statements about the possible deployment of a contingent an incitement to continued hostilities.
If you want to stay up to date with the latest news from around the world, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.